Welcome to WTF is Web3, where we untangle the uncertainties of Web3 technologies. Be sure to check out the show notes for more information, giveaways, and ways to stay in touch. You're also going to want to make sure that you're subscribed to our podcast, our YouTube channel, and our private group so you don't miss out on exclusive content, freebies, and much more. If this episode seems like it was stripped out of a longer conversation, that's because it was. This is what we call a shallow dip, because it's basically the opposite of a deep dive, where we're going to give you a brief explanation of a concept, a term, or a topic that we just felt you would dig without having to listen to an entire episode. However, if you do want to listen to the entire episode, I invite you to check out the show notes, because that will get you to that longer episode and you can hear everything in context of the original conversation. Now that we've got that explanation out of the way, let's jump into the episode.
You talked about Decentraland, which is a big one. You didn't mention Roblox. Is it Roblox?
Yeah, Roblox. That is, I don't think it's going to be. It definitely has a huge base. I think
don't talk into the future about it. Like just tell me what it is.
It's I think Roblox and Minecraft are great case studies to look at, or they really. There's an entire generation of kids, and it's probably a generation, I'd say the younger millennials, and then younger than that, was that Gen Z after the millennials? I forget how it goes.
Gen Z.
Those kids and young adults and people creeping into their 30s grew up playing these games, Minecraft and Roblox, very comparable. The graphics aren't super crisp, but it's not hyper realistic or anything, but it shows that there is a massive attraction to allowing people to go in, change the land, build stuff, build castles, use their imagination, and just express their creativity in designing a little world that they're spending hours. Like, these kids would not leave the screen, a lot of them, if they weren't forced to by their parents. So there's definitely an attraction to do this stuff. So you can only imagine that when you add more depth, more realism to it. That's another thing that differentiates Earth 2 from a lot of these projects, is the graphics are going to be much more advanced. But even going back to Roblox and Minecraft, because to me they're very similar, and there's probably some people who are gonna eviscerate me for saying that, and they're like, oh, it's completely different. They're very similar. The concept is people want to have a platform where you can play games. A lot of these metaverses are hosting different types of games within them, or you could just run around and it's like playing Sims, but with the ability to like build a castle. Sims. And I mean, Sims, it started with SimCity. You remember SimCity?
SimCity and The Sims. But yeah, SimCity.
SimCity 2000.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
And that stuff, you didn't even have the freedom to like fully design it. You could buy certain stuff and kind of design the roller coaster how you wanted it and put the tracks here and there. But like, you could build this stuff from scratch. Like, I'm going to make the block, and I'm going to decide it's going to be a green block. And then with those blocks, I'm going to make a big green castle. And then within that castle, I'm going to make a roller coaster that goes into a statue of a dragon's throat. Like, if you go on YouTube and you check out some of the videos, some of the stuff people have built in Minecraft, in Roblox, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And these are young kids who are doing it. So naturally, they're going to be the designers of these metaverses. And a lot of the metaverses also have that for the people, by the people type of thing. It's not going to be salaried developers. All right, that is going to wrap it up for this shallow dip. But if you want more information and more conversation, I invite you to check out the episode notes and our channel, because not only can you listen to the entire conversation from which this clip was stripped, but there's also going to be more episodes that do a deeper dive on this specific topic. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to make sure you don't forget to check out the information and the links in the show notes. Some of that stuff is going to get you into freebies and raffles and contests and all sorts of other promotions, but also we've got a private group dedicated to our listeners and our followers. We would love to see you there, love to see you collaborate, join, and get exclusive content that we are only distributing through these other means. Speaking of distributing through other means, means, I want to make sure that you're also subscribed to our podcast, our YouTube channel, and again, join that private group so you know everything that we know as soon as we know it.